Alright, welcome to another video. In today's video I will talk about Bacte. You might notice that my outfit has changed significantly, which is because Bacte is rather painful, so I wanted to progress before being able to solo it. So without any further ado, let's begin. There are very few things that you can do in Colosseum apart from fighting Bacte, one of which includes slaying this eye, which does some damage, not sure what, but it's rather easy. Another thing you can do is that there should be a jump pad around here, and you can talk to Mole. Mole will give you jump boost and ask you to do parkour around the Colosseum to make a full circle, which is rather simple. For completing it, you will get the only Enigma soul in this area. I'll quickly finish it because I can, and because in the guide I would like to solo Bacte. Can I actually cancel this? I don't think I can. So, yeah, with jump boost this is rather easy. And I recommend doing this first because Bacte will take a lot of your rift time. So having more is certainly useful. There's a certain feature in Colosseum that you will notice, and that's time dilation, which has probably a different pronunciation, but it doesn't matter. And what it does is that your rift time goes down on its own twice as slow. However, taking hits will make it go equally fast. So I'll just kill this Bacte because there are other people, and then try to find another lobby with where no one does it. Bacte has 5 phases, first of which looks like this, and you're required to punch every Globber inside the massive cube. It's simple enough, but it takes a while. This is the second part of the first phase, I believe, in which Bacte spawns a tentacle. You, similarly as before, you have to punch Globber into the tentacle, which will then spawn a Globber cyst, which you can either punch to death, or you can also send Globber to it to deal 100 damage. Which I prefer because it's ranged and you are not going to lose mill time from its mill damage. After all Globber cysts are dead, it becomes small and can be hit by swords until it takes 200 damage. After it takes 200 damage, it adds 1 letter to its name. It's now Ba, which begins the second phase, in which it spawns these spikes from the ground, which you have to dodge and wait until it spawns more tentacles. After it spawns more tentacles, you kill them again. It's pretty straightforward, but it's going to get harder over time because Bacte will add more attacks, which you have to dodge to not lose all the rift time. There are 3 people, great. Now, once again, time to stop the little slime until it's, big again. Your rift damage practically doesn't matter, the most important thing is rift time, and even if my very high rift time, I can probably only do 2 Bactes per visit, and even that I'm not sure about. Anyways, the next attack is Slice, which will split the arena into 2 parts. At some point one of the parts will be a lot smaller than the other, and as long as you see a countdown on your screen, all you have to do is cross the border, because you cannot cross it once you are on the safe slice. When the countdown reaches 0, you lose 30 seconds of rift time, or something similar. The specifics don't really matter. Now that there's slice, you also get spikes from the ground, and it will keep on adding attacks, and soon enough tentacles will once again spawn, which means more stabbing. I'm pretty positive the Globers respawn, so even if you miss, you can't exactly be soft-locked. And more stabbing. 4th phase begins, which introduces the slime copter, which you have to jump over to dodge, or you will be launched in the air and lose 10 seconds of rift time, and this is probably the most annoying of attacks. Another feature in Bacte is that if you get too close to the border or leave the arena, you will get these messages, and at some point you will just die and be sent to the Wizard Tower, which, if you are soloing Bacte, it will straight up restart the fight, which is very annoying. If you join Bacte while someone else is already fighting it, you probably can just wait on the edge until tentacles spawn, because dodging the attacks, there's no reason to just go there to dodge attacks, because there's nothing you can do here to make it faster, which is incredibly annoying. Another thing I could talk about before the tentacles spawn is that some people confuse Bacte with Dante, and there's not been any confirmation that these two are related. Only lore behind these two characters is from Alice's dialogue in Rift, which says that Alice entered Rift after Dante has been defeated in Hub, and that the slime was already there. On 4th phase, the tentacles have less HP. This is recorded in playback because I don't have the dialogue memorized, although I know the lore. Another thing that Alice says, that the wizards believe that Dante was created, or at least hired, by Shen. And also theories is that Shen got into Rift before wizards and perhaps found Dante here. There's nothing that ties Dante and Bacte together. It's noteworthy that you can shoot through Bacte, which is helpful if you are on the other side of the arena. In the 5th phase, the arena becomes slime and you get launched incredible upward. Additionally, you get Blaster, which you have to use to break tentacles. In this phase, breaking tentacles does not spawn a Globber cyst or whatever. And so yeah, you just have to press left click to shoot. Does right click work? It does not. Once all 6 tentacles are gone, you will have to wait a bit before the slime becomes small again and can finally be killed as follows. And then for this insane task you are awarded 6,000 motes, which is bad, and 8 Bacte fragments. Using the Bacte fragments you can craft several items, most notably Globulate Time Charm, which when put in gallery gives you several additional stats, including crit damage, which is rather helpful, but not against Bacte. Another thing you can make are Femur Growth leggings, which give you 30 extra rift time and 5 mana regen at the cost of 4 speed. They require 8 Bacte fragments, 8 shadow cracks, and 8 volt cracks. Another thing you can do with Bacte fragments, you can give them to Reed as the last step for the boat, giving you some extra rift time. And once you give him all 5 items, you will be able to purchase Rift Boat for 25,000 motes, which will be useful if you wish to continue Brave. There are more items that you need Bacte fragments for, but those will be relevant in Stilgore Chateau. And Globulate Time Charm. This buffs the Rift Necklace to give extra 25 Rift Time, 1 Rift Damage, 1 Speed, and 5 Mana Regen, which is insane and probably the best thing I could have done. So this will be everything from this video. I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in a while after I finish Vampire Slayer with the final part of my Rift Guides.